Hi, I'm John Schroeder, and welcome to another edition of Casey Clips. This time, we deal with the question of Jesus having a wife and kids. While a number of people, including famous fiction author Dan Brown of the Da Vinci Code, have made that claim, a book entitled The Lost Gospel was published back in 2014 saying the authors had proof it was true. There were two vague references mentioning Jesus and wife, and neither of them spoke to him having children. The wife was said to be Mary Magdalene. This question was never asked of Edgar Casey because the group around him, being good traditional Christians, it never occurred to anyone to bring it up. Casey did give details about the lost years of Jesus in his earlier life, where he traveled to Egypt, Turkey, Greece, and even India. That was before he started his ministry at age 30. At no time did Casey mention Jesus being married or having kids. This would be a rather short video if I stopped there, but let's explore what I think is the most logical answer to this question, given what we know already. Jesus was the Christ consciousness incarnate. That means when he was old enough to take a wife, he already knew he would die by crucifixion at age 33. He also knew he would travel a great deal of the time from age 12 until his death. Both those things make good reasons why Jesus knew better than to get married and have babies. The next point goes right to the heart of why Jesus came to the earth to begin with. The claims that Jesus faked his death on the cross would make his whole life's mission of setting the perfect example for all of us an awful lie. In my opinion, it makes no sense to surround the life of Jesus with deceit. While people always have the free will to make claims whichever way they want, if Jesus had actually married and had kids, I'm convinced he would have told everyone. One person I discussed this with was convinced that the wife and kid story was true. Her reason was that he needed to set the example for us in his personal relationships, as well as ensuring that his perfect DNA survived in a direct bloodline, even to this day. In my opinion, Jesus did not need to be married to show us how we should treat others. Married or not, we should treat others as we would like them to treat us. That guidance probably sounds familiar. As far as sustaining the bloodline, Casey said that not only was Jesus a virgin birth, but Mother Mary was as well, from her mother Anne. Since virgin births don't require the coupling of a man and woman, the argument that Jesus had to get married and have babies falls short of making sense to sustain the bloodline. The bottom line here is this. Many people try to make a common man out of Jesus. So isn't it ironic that Jesus spent his entire life helping to make gods out of us? That's it for this edition of Casey Clips. Another viewer asked us an interesting question. She wanted to know how many souls God created in the beginning and even now. That's a question we'll take up next time on Casey Clips. Until then, remember that God loves you with an everlasting love.